been a while since I posted a live video. Been working a lot, so I've really only just been kind of trading a little bit on my phone and stuff. But gotten a couple trades earlier. I was at work, so I couldn't do much, but a couple good trades. Anyway, so you see how Q's is? I'm gonna dissect Apple's chart. I was only watching really spying Q's. But Apple was a perfect example of one of my favorite, or two of my favorite setups at the open. And if I'm looking for a long, so it always goes back to the daily chart for me. Just kind of looking for a pop into this 9. Didn't get that, but it's still, you know, you got to look at the other stuff as well. So this chart was rounding up. Didn't know this red day was here. So it looks like, you know, to me, it opened above the 9. So you look, I was looking for a long. Q's was a little interesting, but anyways, I mean, Apple could have went either way, but this is what I'm looking for. So you got some resistance right up in here. Yeah, this low, these candles. I would have risked to here. Let's see. Yeah, 26 cents. So I probably would have saw this area where these two lows touched here, and you got these little candles right here. And you zoom out, you got the top of this range, these candles, right? I would have absolutely bought this down here. Now, I wouldn't have gotten in full size. Why? Because it held this 9 and dropped. But this is my favorite setup. You got to take it. So I like. So the thing about it is, when you're looking for a long and it bottom falls out at the open, it's actually a sign of strength. So you got distance from where it opened to the support. That's a check mark. You got a rounding daily chart on SPY. Check mark. And you got speed. And look, it just hits a brick wall. Bam! So how would I trade it once I got in? Probably would have got on by half size. Then 25 cents more. Put the rest of the half on. But anyway, I would have peeled out quarter position at the 9. And my main target would have been VWAP. But depending on size, highs up in here, opening price would have been my main target. But you got to take profit. So VWAP, 9, and then the VWAP, and then if you get highs, you get highs. Now, if you miss it, you got the short into pre-market highs. This high, bottom of the this range. Same thing. You got distance from support. You got speed into pre-market highs, which is a valid resistance level, right? Now, I would have same thing. Peeled off at the 9. Might have had a target at the 50, depending on what the markets were doing. If the markets looked weak, I would have tried to hold the VWAP, but sometimes it's chopped, sometimes it's just 50 would have been good enough for me. 50 EMA is a good target. 70 cents, not bad. There's also one. It's just excellent. This one, and that's how what I really look for at the open. Other times I'm just kind of playing what I'm seeing in the candles, basing off of where my support and resistance is, because it's going to test one or the other as far as your major support levels. And there's psychology that goes into that. I'm not going to get into that in this video. But at this level, you got distance and speed right into this range. Now, I probably would have just got in a quarter size for afternoon scalp. Half of the position at. Really, I would have tried to well, I probably would have peeled off one or two here and then the rest at VWAP for sure. But sometimes, if it does this, and it'll do it on the long side too, it wants to retest this low again. So if you're really patient, and depending on the markets, you want to go for lows, right? Now, if it was the opposite, you got a big sell-off in the support, like this, you would want to, these highs would have been your main target. Same thing, 950 or VWAP, just depending on the space in between the moving averages. Anyway, remember some of my favorite prime time setups, and or really it's more of a strategy for open. Like this, I mean, it's a scary trade, but it's really my strategy, and you got to take it. I mean, you're protected. I mean, this breaks, just get out. But anyways, thank you guys for listening and tuning in. I will see you on the next one. Next week, I'll be able to have a couple last trades for you guys. All right, thanks.